Hey sisters, welcome back to my channel. You know I'm always coming to you with those relatable topics. So if you haven't already, please go hit that subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's get right into the video. Listen sis, you know I got you covered, and I'm coming to you with this short, simple, quick video because I was actually in the middle of doing something. That's why I couldn't put myself together. But at the same token, I just couldn't get this off my mind, okay? I was consulting someone and they just made me have to drop everything and do this video for you guys. So listen, let me tell you something, okay? If you are putting up with any type of disrespect, being dogged out by your person, and at the end of the day, it's like you're just staying because you want to make the ex jealous. You're staying because you want to make the next possible person after you jealous. You need to stop. And you need to leave. There should be no reason why you're sitting in a situation because you want to make the next person jealous. Like, what is wrong with you? Clearly you don't love yourself, and then it's like you stay. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just so irritated by this. You stay in this situation that is so demeaning to any woman at all. Okay, it's so demeaning. You're unhappy, you're miserable, you're praying for a miracle behind the scenes, but you want to put on a show for family and friends, so you stay. You want to act like everything is peaches and cream for the gram or for Facebook, when you know deep down in your heart you are absolutely being broken to pieces. Okay, you are being slowly but surely destroyed. Your inner mental, okay, your inner soul, your inner well-being, everything is being torn apart because you rather put on a show and act like you're happy to make somebody else jealous. Are you kidding me? At the end of the day, how can they love you if you don't even love yourself? Clearly you don't love yourself if you're gonna stay in a situation like that and then have the nerve to be making demands for your person to show you that they love you. 9 times out of 10, they know that you're complaining. They know that you're unhappy, but they're probably doing it on purpose. They're driving you crazy on purpose because they want you to let go. They're not stupid. They're probably over the situation and over the relationship long before you were. So you're sitting there complaining and crying and pleading and the whole nine, running to their family and friends, expecting them to change for you, expecting them to one day wake up and love you better and do right by you, when clearly they know that you're unhappy and they're unhappy too. That's why they won't change. A leopard never changes its spots, darling. So at the end of the day, if you were not good enough for this person, what makes you think the next person will be? If you feel like you stayed in it and you actually were trying and you did your best to try and make it work and you compromised in every shape or manner a woman could compromise in a situation and they still didn't change, it's because they don't want you. I'm sorry to break it to you, they don't want you. They're over you. They're tired of you. They hear you complaining and they're just driving you crazy on purpose. Let it go. Why are you gonna sit in a situation because you want to make the next person jealous? Or you want to make the ex jealous? You want to make her feel some type of way when really you're hurting yourself. Because when you think you're hurting those people, you are hurting yourself. At the end of the day, behind the scenes, you're the one that has to go to sleep and wake up back to it. Feeling incomplete. Feeling broken, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you're not worth it, feeling like a piece of crap because you want to pretend to be happy. That's what you're doing, pretending to be happy. You putting on a show. At one point, do you choose you? At what point? What point do you choose you? Now, most of us stay in a situation because we're hoping and praying that the person will change, or we're scared that once we let go, they're going to find somebody else and be happy with somebody else, or they're going to love somebody else better than they loved you. That's the point, darling. That is the point. That is the point. Like, I can't stress this enough. That's the point of moving on, to find better, to be happy. Who in this life wants to sit down and be miserable for no reason? No reason at all. You're willing to stay in a situation where you're constantly disrespected, unappreciated, used, abused, refused, and the whole nine, because you want to show off on the next person? That says a lot about you. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but this is really like disturbing my soul, because there's so many women out there that they have self-respect. They would never stay in a situation like that. And sometimes it's the women that will put up with it that makes it bad for the rest of us. It makes it bad for the rest of us that understand our worth. Okay? They're just as tired as you are. Did you ever turn to them and ask them? Did you ever stop the crying and the pleading and just ask them, like, do you even want to be with me? Are you happy? Because clearly you're not. I mean, it's been months, it's been years, and nothing is changing, nothing is being fixed. I'm the only one crying, and you're just ignoring me or making empty promises. Ask them, like, are you in this? Are we in this together? And see what they say. See what they say. Because I promise you, they're just as annoyed and tired and want to let go as much as you are. But you want to hold on because you want to stunt for the gram. And you want to stunt for the community. And you want to show off for family and friends, knowing that you're absolutely miserable. At night, you're on your knees praying for God to send you something better, help you find your way, praying to strengthen you, give you courage, and the whole nine. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Let the next person have your person. And the reason why I'm using the word person is because I don't want to offend anybody that watches my channel. We have a lot of LGBTQT community people out there that are starting to watch my channel. I don't want to offend or disrespect anybody. Who you choose to love and be in a relationship with is fine with me. So that's why I'm using the word person. But you catch my drift. If you are so unhappy and it's been going on for years, months, and the person is not changing, it's because they want you to walk away. They're tired of hearing you complain too. They want to be happy too, but you won't let go. You are the problem. You won't let go and think that you could force the situation and you could force them to stay, that you could trap them and make them stay with you some way, somehow. You're constantly trying to manipulate them, manipulate the situation to make them stay with you. And I'm sorry to tell you, but if it really comes to that, sis, then you really need to work on your self-love. You really need to work on your insecurities, because that's not normal. That is not normal. Why would you want to stay in a situation that is breaking you apart because you want to show off on the ex or the other person that wants to be with your person? You rather be stuck in a miserable situation just for that? So you're trying to tell me that is worth it? Your happiness is worth that? If it is, I mean, you let me know. Comment down below and let me know. Because to me, life is short. And all you could take with you is your memories, okay? And that ain't no type of memories to bring with you when you leave this earth. That's no type of memory to sit down and dwell on and cherish and remember. You being constantly treated like a trash bag by somebody that claims to love you, and clearly you're aware that they're not treating you right. They're aware of it and they refuse to stop, and you refuse to let go and walk away like any normal person that respects themselves and loves themselves would do. Because what? You don't want to let go for the next person to be happy with your person. That's ridiculous. That is the whole point of moving on. Moving on to find your happiness, to find somebody that completes you, mind, body, and soul. Who wants to sit there and waste time like that? It's ridiculous. Let the next person have your problems. Let them. Since they want your person so bad, you walk away and let them have your problems. You let them deal with that. Because 9 times out of 10, they have no idea what they're asking for. They have no idea what they're getting themselves into. Okay? This person wants, let me tell you something. Okay? I was in a situation where my ex-husband was cheating on me. Okay? And I said to him, I said, you could go. Because this female felt like she had the right to keep parading on the life that I built with my husband when she was nowhere around. But she saw our life and she wanted our life. And guess what? She would do anything to get it. She would. She was conniving, manipulative, a liar, the whole nine. And I looked at him. I said, listen, darling, you're not worth my peace and my happiness. I love you to death. But she don't know what it takes to be me. She don't know what it takes to build the life that I have built with you. But she wants it so bad. Let her have it. Let her have it. Because everybody wants to be you until it's time to fill your shoes. And nobody could fill your shoes but you. So if the next person is trying to destroy your relationship, the next person wants your individual so bad that they're manipulating and scheming in the whole line, let them have them. Let them have your problems, because I promise you, you weren't enough for this person to change and make you happy. If you weren't enough, that next person definitely won't be enough for them to change. A leopard never changes their spots, darling. They don't change their spots. It's either they gain more spots or they stay the same. A leopard never changes its spots. So you need to let go. Because I don't understand why any woman would want to stay in a situation like that just to laugh and kiki on the ex or the last person and say, oh, look, I'm with your person. Oh, look, I'm with your person, but you're miserable. Behind the scenes, you're miserable. You're unhappy. But you want to pretend like you have a happy home. Or you want to stay because you can't swallow your pride and admit to yourself that it's time to let go. It's time to let go. Because I bet you that same person that you're trying to hold on to is secretly laughing with their friends. Like, look, I got them wrapped around my finger. Look, they're such a fool for me. They're such an idiot for me. Let me tell you something. I was never willing to be nobody's fool. I don't care how much I love you. And here I am today. Here I am today. And I promise you, if y'all know who I'm talking about, you look at pictures from when they were with me and pictures from when they're with them, and you could tell the difference. People spread rumors, there's gossip. Listen, facts is facts. They want your person so bad, let them have them. Because they don't know what it takes to be you. And only you. Let me tell you something, right? There's a saying that some people bring out different sides to a person, okay? You will meet somebody today and you bring out a different side of them, right? At the end of the day, if you brought growth to a person's life, you will bring growth to the next person. Because Only you know how to do that. And that person is not you. So when they're busy being jealous and envious of you, let them think that they could do better than you. Let them think that they could be you, because only you could fill your shoes. Only you could fill your shoes. So I don't see the point of staying with somebody and pretending to be happy because you want somebody else to be jealous. What kind of growth can you get from that? What kind of peace can you get from that? What kind of happiness can you get from that? You rather waste your days and your time to show off on the next person? I mean, my God, like, you literally, if that's the case, you really don't love yourself. You don't respect yourself. You don't appreciate the quality of life within itself. And that's disturbing. That is really disturbing. So, I'm here to tell you, somebody else been trying to break up your relationship because they want your person, let them have them. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't know what it takes to be you. They don't know what it takes to love that individual and be by their side and build life with that person. They don't know what it takes. They not ready for those type of problems. But they just know that they want to show off on you and they want to hurt you because of secret envy and jealousy that they have within themselves towards you as a person. Because they want your life. They want what you have, but they don't know what it takes to get it or to receive it. Neither do they have what it takes sometimes because they're so low vibrational. Their spiritual journey is just completely blocked off. They have no outlook on life. They have nothing. They just greedy. That's what you call greed. Greedy. You want to hold on to somebody because you don't want them to move on and be happy with somebody else. That's greed. And you know that deep down you're miserable. Absolutely miserable. Or you want to hold on to somebody because you want their ex to be jealous of you guys, when really you're so behind the scenes, you're crying to bed every night. You're crying yourself to sleep every night and waking up crying. I mean, come on. There's no way in the world you could expect somebody to love you if you don't love yourself. Absolutely no way. So, sis, I'm here to tell you, let it go. Because you can't be scared that your person is going to move on and love somebody else better than you. That's the point. That's the point. So that you can move on too and find somebody to love you better. That is the point of moving on. You don't hold on to a situation that is clearly bad for you. That's stupid. That's what it is. And petty. And at the end of the day, you're only hurting yourself. Because I promise you, your person knows you're unhappy. And they're probably driving you crazy on purpose. They want to get rid of you so bad and you just won't let go. And that is pathetic. That's pathetic. At the end of the day, like I always tell you guys, there's better out there waiting for you. Okay? And you're a rare diamond that deserves the love you seek. That's my company motto. And I will stand by it. Everybody has their person. You just have to be able to make the right sacrifices and swallow your pride so that you can find your person that will cherish you and respect you and adore you and never put you down nor betray you. Everybody has their person, but you got to be able to take the necessary steps. Heal yourself. Get a better attitude towards life. You can't have such a horrible perception of life and expect good things to come to you, because clearly you're acting like a dark individual if you want to stay into a situation and manipulate your person to stay with you, knowing that both of you are unhappy. And that's what it boils down to. That's all I have to say. I was very disturbed by it, okay? And I just had to say something. Because a lot of people think that when they're doing stuff to hurt you, they could ha-ha kiki for the moment. but then it backfires, and then they don't realize that it backfires, and then they start to say, oh my god, I have no luck, or oh my god, this and the third. No, it has nothing to do about luck. It's about the decisions that you make in life and your mentality towards life. All right, you can move on, be happy, you can, but you have to choose to. And like I said, nobody knows what it takes to be with your person but you. So they don't know what they're getting themselves into. If they want it that bad, let them have it. Let them have it. Let's see how good they do when you step aside. Let's see how good they do. They'll probably come back and tell you, oh my god, I'm so sorry for trying to break up your relationship. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that I disrespected you without knowing what you were going through. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that I stayed with your person knowing that. You know, it's like what goes around comes around, and they will be sorry one day. But you have to just respect yourself enough to know your worth. Know your worth and understand that there's better waiting for you and you can get better. And that's that. That's that. So guys, remember, a leopard never changes spots. Okay? So don't sit there in a relationship thinking that, oh my god, they're gonna find somebody else and be better to that person. They're gonna be happy with somebody else. No. It's just that different people bring out different results in a person. So maybe, but it won't be a fairy tale ending. I can promise you that. A leopard never changes spots. It's either they gain more spots or they stay the same. And that's just a sad truth. Like, I hate to keep repeating myself, but I really need you guys to understand, like, you're not missing out on anything. You're not losing anything except for the burdens and the pain and the hurt that you've been harboring by trying to hold on to somebody that clearly is sick of you, clearly doesn't want to be with you. What are you doing? Why? Nobody's worth that amount of pain. Nobody's worth you embarrassing yourself for everyone to see. Because 9 times out of 10, when you're out here fronting for the gram and fronting for social media, people know the truth. People know behind the scenes that you're absolutely miserable, but you're just putting on a show. People know that. You're making a fool out of yourself. Why? For somebody that doesn't even respect you? For somebody that says they love you, but the minute you turn your back, instant betrayal, instant disrespect. It's just instant. They tell you what you want to hear. And then here you go with the games and the manipulation, because you're like, oh, well, if I can't have you, nobody else can have you. That mentality is whack. I'm here to tell you it's whack. Very whack. You should love yourself more than that. Okay? You should respect yourself more than that. Okay, so if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Coach Sweetie. Okay, I'm a relationship wellness coach. I focus on your inner well-being as well as small relationship issues that we all face as women. Also, if you have experienced any toxic intimate partner violence or domestic violence in your life and you really need some advice or guidance on how to get out of it, how to process it, how to deal with it, I have an ebook on Amazon. It's called A Walk from Violence. The link is down below in the description bar. Go check it out. So far here has been a good read, and I just really need to get that off my chest, guys. So until next time, God bless.